and my little sister and her partner.
Yeah. Whose birthdays are the most important ones in your country?
It's the sweet 16th birthday and the 21st birthday, when you get your key of life.
Yeah. Do you think children should celebrate their birthdays with a party?
Yes, but not every time. I believe they can actually do a lot more with the money that they want to spend on their birthday parties and actually do something huge for themselves. And I just think parents should be able to ask us whether we want a party or not, or if we just want the money.
Yeah. Okay, Michelle, already you have completed your part one topic, that is birthdays, and we have another topic, childhood.
Okay.
Okay. Did you enjoy your childhood?
I loved my childhood.
Okay. What is your first memory of your childhood?
Well, it's about my dad taking us to this amusement park. It was my first time. It was also my first time to go on a boat. So that's the first memory that I have of my childhood.
Did you have a lot of friends when you were a child?
No, I only had two friends. They were boys, actually. The other one's name was Wayne, and the other one was Peter. Those were my two best friends. We're still friends up till now.
Okay, that's nice. What did you enjoy doing as a child?
Well, unlike most children, I loved doing the chores, like cleaning, learning how to cook. I actually learned how to cook at a very early age.
That means you are a good cook.
Yes, I try. My mom always says, I want you to cook for me. You are the best cook.
That's nice. And do you think it's better for children to grow up in the city or in the countryside?
Well, I think it's better if they know every part, be it is the countryside or it's actually in the city, because from each aspect, they really learn something out of it. So I think it's best for children to know both sides.
Yeah. Okay, Mr. Thank you very much. Successfully, you have completed your both topics, and thank you very much for your excellent space. And stay with us as a listener. We will have planned to start our listening today.
Okay, thank you.
Is there anyone left? Please unmute yourself and inform us that you want to share your ideas on today's topic. Okay, we have some new participants with us. Those who are new, those whose first date is, you can unmute yourself and just introduce yourself, just your name, where are you from, and what do you do. That's enough if you would like to share these ideas with us. Anyone who is new today, just your name. If you're a student, you can mention your class name and then the place where are you from.
Sir, this is Jaima Jafrin. I'm from Bogura, which is one of the districts of Bangladesh.
Okay, Jaima, thank you very much for your introduction. Okay. Who is this instance man in Missile Society? Okay. Is there anyone, Jaimon, thank you very much. Then is there anyone who would like to introduce himself or herself? Anissa, would you like to introduce yourself to us? Anissa, just your name and your class name and where are you from? Then who is BZ? BZ.
Okay, thank you, sir. I'm Ansha Mejavin. I'm in class 8 from Bogor, Bangladesh.
Okay, thank you very much, Anissa, for your introduction. BZ, who is BZ? Okay, maybe all of you have completed your speaking sessions, so we can start our listening session if you are agree. Perhaps you are ready.
Let's get started.
Yeah, sure. Okay, we'll start part 4 of Cambridge English IELTS 9. This is the last part, and already we have completed part 1, part 2, and part 3. So part 4 is our last part.
You can register with, have to answer questions.
Just a few seconds, please.
On what you hear. There will be time for you to read the instructions and questions.
Is the sound clear to you? Just
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Okay, let's go forward.
And you will have a chance to check your work. All the recordings will be played once only. The test is in 4 sections. At the end of the test, you will be given 10 minutes to transfer your answers to an answer sheet. Now turn to section 1. Section 1. You will hear a man asking for information about health services in the place where he is living. First, you have some time to look at questions 1 to 6.
Sorry, just a few seconds.
Hello, Michelle. When did you return from your work?
About 15 minutes ago, and actually I got rained on, so I'm actually catching up a cold. I'm really cold.
Oh, so sad to
Yeah.
listen. Please
How
take
was your
care.
day? Yeah, even my voice is not okay. How was your day?
Yeah, my days so. I spent my days reading books, making questions for my students, and also
Okay.
doing.
Let's go forward. Naveen, thank you
Okay,
very
sir.
much.
It's okay.
Go through the question.
There's nothing on the screen yet.
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Okay, I'm sharing it again. Is it visible right now?
You will see that there is an example that has been done.
No,
Is it visible?
no.
No.
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Naveen?
Yeah, now it's visible.
Okay, thank you. Let's go forward.
For you. On this occasion only, the conversation relating to this will be played first. Can I help you?
Yes, I just moved to this area with my wife and children, and I'd like to know where we can all register with a doctor at a health center.
Yeah, okay. Well, there's Dr. Green at the Harvey Clinic. The woman says the doctor at the Harvey Clinic is called Dr. Green, so Green has been written in the space. Now we shall begin. You should answer the questions as you listen, because you will not hear the recording a second time. Listen carefully and answer questions 1 to 6. Can I help you?
Yes, I just moved to this area with my wife and children, and I'd like to know where we can all register with a doctor at a health center.
Yeah, okay. Well, there's Dr. Green at the Harvey Clinic. We always recommend her for babies because she's very good with them and she runs a special clinic.
Oh, actually, my youngest child is 5, so that wouldn't be any good for us.
Right.
Is there anywhere else I could try?
Yes, the Eshkol Health Practice is the next one on the...
Okay, already you have heard the information for 1.
Babies.
Babies.
Anyone else, please? Anyone? Naveen, what do you think? Faiza, Riyadh.
Yeah, I also heard from like sounds like baby, but not clear.
Faiza, what do you think?
Actually, sir, I am not clear about it.
Okay, it's babies, of course. So listen to it again.
I was 5, so that wouldn't be any good for us.
Right.
Is there anywhere else I could try?
Yes, the Eshkol Health Practice is the next one because she's very good with them and she runs a special clinic.
Oh, actually, my youngest child is 5, so that wouldn't be any good for us.
Right.
Is there anywhere else I...
To 6. Can I help you?
Yes, I just moved to this area with my wife and children, and I'd like to know where we can all register with a doctor at a health center.
Yeah, okay. Well, there's Dr. Green at the Harvey Clinic. We always recommend her for babies because she's very good with them and she runs a special clinic.
Oh,
Okay, is it clear right now?
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Okay, let's go forward.
actually, my youngest child is 5, so that wouldn't be any good for us.
Right.
Is there anywhere else I could try?
Yes, the Eshkol Health Practice is the next one on my list.
How do you spell that?
Eshcol. And it's Dr. Fuller who has space on his list.
Okay, already you have heard the information for 2.
Eshkol. Eshkol.
Eshkol.
Yeah, Eshkol. Okay, you have done well. So let's go forward.
The clinic only opened in the evening, so the facilities are all very modern.
That sounds good.
And it's particularly good if you're busy during the day because they also do appointments in the evening. They're closed on Saturday. The only other...
Okay, already you have got the information for 3.
Evening appointments.
Evening.
Yeah, it's evening. Okay, let's go forward.
place on the list is the health centre on Shore Lane. You can register with Dr. Gormley. That's Gormley. He's new there, but the centre has a very good reputation.
Okay, already you have got the information for 4. What do you think?
Gormley.
Gormley.
Yeah.
Yeah, where is Mr. Riyadh?
I'm answering.
Sir, now I'm audible. They are actually, I'm really sorry from my home actually.
And
My
Charif,
parents.
Charif, you should try your level best to say something, Charif. Okay. Charif is from Mauritania.
Which continent?
Africa. Africa, Michelle's continent. Beside Mali. Mauritania. This country is not very much familiar, but this is one of the countries of Africa. Okay, let's go forward.
Oh, yes, I think I know the road. That would be the best one. Thanks. Could you tell me, will all their services be free?
There are usually some small charges that doctors make. Let me see what it says about the Shoreline Centre. If you need to be vaccinated before any trips abroad, you won't have to pay for this. What else? The Sports Injury Treatment Service operates on a paying basis, as does the Nutritional Therapy Service. Some health centres do offer alternative therapies like homeopathy as part of their pay-to-use service. Shoreline are hoping to do this soon. I think we may start with acupuncture. And finally, if you need to prove you're healthy or haven't had any serious injuries before a new employer will accept you, you can get a free fitness checkup there. But you'd most likely have to pay for insurance medicals then.
Okay, thanks.
Before you hear the rest.
Okay, already you have got the information for 5 and 6. You have to mention 2 points from A to E for this question.
It's E and B.
Sir,
B. Employment.
I heard C, and the other I didn't hear.
Yeah, it's a B and E. B and E. Would you like to hear again? Or let's go forward.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
go for it.
Go forward, or would you like to hear it again?
Let's go for it.
Okay, let's go
Of
forward.
the conversation. You have some time to look at questions 7 to 10.
Go through the information
Now
as soon as
listen
possible.
and answer questions 7 to 10. You might also be interested to know the centre is running a pilot scheme of talks for patients. I've got the list here. Actually, they look very interesting.
What sort of things?
Well, the first one's about giving up smoking. It's next week, the 25th of February at 7 p.m. That's in room 4. It says the talk will stress the health benefits, particularly for people with asthma or heart disease.
That sounds very interesting.
There's also
Okay, already you have got the information for 7.
Heart disease.
Heart
Disease
Yeah,
or heart disease.
heard. Yeah,
Heart disease.
it will be heard. Heard. They have used the synonym of disease is problem.
Problems.
Yeah,
problem.
so you have to mention only the heard. Okay, let's go forward. You're doing well today.
talk for families with children. It's on healthy eating and takes place on the 1st of March at 5 o'clock.
Will that be at the health center?
Actually, it's at the primary school on Shore Lane. I imagine they're inviting the parents and pupils there. It says
Already you have got the information for 8.
Sir, primary school.
Primary.
Yes, it is.
Primary school, Shoreland. Yeah, primary school. Yeah. All the genius are here.
Sir,
Okay.
this is the simple question.
Yeah, this is simple question than other previous question.
One giving advice about how to avoid injuries while doing exercise. It's on the 9th of March. Oh, it's a late afternoon talk at 4:30, and it'll be in room 6.
Okay. Yeah,
4:30 p.m.
Take 4 and
4:30
5.
p.m.
4:30 p.m. Yeah.
Sir, is they mentioned the PM or AM? I couldn't listen.
Even in afternoon. Afternoon means PM. Would you like to hear it again?
Giving advice about how to avoid injuries while doing exercise. It's on the 9th of March. Oh, it's a late afternoon talk.
Late afternoon. Is it clear to you, Mr. Ria?
Yes, sir.
Late afternoon means PM. Okay, let's go forward.
4:30, and it'll be in room 6. It also says the talk is suitable for all ages. And finally, there's a talk called Stress Management.
Okay.
Ages.
All
Ages.
All ages.
well,
Ages management.
Speech management.
can I mention the word?
Ages.
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 Yes, ages. It will be ages, not ages. Ages. Yeah. Maybe some of you have got 10 out of 10. And Michelle, how much have you secured today? Have you counted it?
I
Michelle
scored.
got-
No, I was actually writing down. I got 10 out of 10.
Michelle score is 15 out of 10 because she's very advanced.
Come on.
Actually, Michelle is improving in listening part. She is expert in speaking, but sometimes she commits mistake in listening. But I observe right now, she is improving tremendously.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe we should stop it right now because it is almost 12 in our country.
Yeah, we can start.
No problem, sir. Let's play. You can complete 11 to 20 because our all participants, they are ready for listening part. So no problem, please. Let's continue.
Yeah, where is my Anisha sister? Yeah, Riyad Khan, brother, are you busy these days? No message, no call. Are you ignoring my
Yes.
message?
No. Actually, Mr. Naveen sir actually are pursuing my test exam, and also I am little bit whoosh and roosh by several activities. I'm really sorry. I can remember all of
Oh,
you, but actually I sometimes I couldn't touch my Android phone.
Actually, you can talk
oh.
in private messages. Not there. There is sir, and we are doing classes. You should remember this.
Actually, our class is going to rack up. That's why I used up.
Okay, this class is recording, so you should speak like this way. Okay. Okay, what should I do? Should I
Let's
continue or stop
continue.
here? What do
So
you
Yeah.
let's continue.
Let's rack up.
Okay, let's go ahead.
That is the end of section 1. You now have half a minute to check your answers. Now turn to section 2. Section 2. You will hear a man who owns a holiday home talking on the phone to a woman who is staying there. First, you have some time to look at questions 11 to 13. Now listen carefully and answer questions 11 to 13.
Hello?
Hi, it's Laura Carlton here. We've just arrived at the holiday flat, but I can't get the hot water and heating to work.
Oh, right. That's easy. Don't worry. In the upstairs cupboard, you'll find the water heater. You'll see 3 main controls on the left at the bottom of the heater. The first one, the round one on the far left, is the most important one for the heating and hot water. It's the main control switch. Make sure it's in the on position. The switch itself doesn't light up, but the little square below will be black if the switch is off. That's probably what's happened. It's got switched off by mistake. The middle one of these 3 controls, you'll see it's slightly larger than the first one, controls the radiators. If you feel cold while you're there and need the radiators on, this needs to be turned to maximum. The last of the 3 controls, the one on the right, is usually on about a number 4 setting, which for the water in the taps is usually quite hot enough. Below the heating controls in the middle is a small round plastic button. If there isn't enough water in the pipes, sometimes the heater goes out. If this happens, you'll need to press this button to reset the heater. Hold it in for about 5 seconds and the heater should come on again. Then there's a little square indicator under the 3rd knob that's a kind of alarm light. It'll flash if you need to reset the heater.
Sounds complicated.
I'm sure you won't have any problems with it. There should be some more instructions on the side of the heater. Call me back if you can't make it work.
Okay.
Okay, already we have heard the information and you have to mention it. Your question is not visible.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you have some time to look at questions 14 to 20.
Sir, I am sure about B and E.
Side of the
I
heater. Call me back
Class
if you can't make
23.
it work.
Okay. Before you hear the rest of,
there should be some more instructions on the side of the heater.
Actually,
back if you can't make
it has
work.
a image, but this image is not visible here. And without this image, it's not possible for you to answer this question.
so sir, let's continue. Maybe they will each show after a few seconds.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you have some time to look at questions 14 to 20.
No,
Now it's okay, sir.
the image is absent here.
No, sir, I can see 14 to 20.
You can see, but to answer from 11 to 13, you need to see a picture of water heater. But the picture is not here. So you can't answer 11, 12, and 13.
Oh, then what to do?
Let me search in other videos. Just wait. Yes, here you will get it.
There's Dr. Green at the Harvey Clinic.
Is there anywhere else I could try?
MLEY. Retreatment service operates on a paying basis with asthma or heart disease.
That sounds very interesting.
That is the end of section 1. You now have half a minute to check your answers.
Here you will get the image, and of course you will see it. Is the screen clear to you?
Yes.
Okay.
Now turn to section 2.
Yeah,
Section 2.
you have to follow this image.
You will hear a man who owns a holiday home talking on the phone to a woman who is staying there. First, you have some time to look at questions 11 to 13.
11, 12, and 13. So be careful about it.
Now listen carefully and answer questions 11 to 13.
Hello?
Hi, it's Laura Carlton here. We've just arrived at the holiday flat, but I can't get the hot water and heating to work.
Oh, right. That's easy. Don't worry. In the upstairs cupboard, you'll find the water heater. You'll see 3 main controls on the left at the bottom of the heater. The first one, the round one on the far left, is the most important one for the heating and hot water. It's the main control switch. Make sure it's in the on position. The switch itself doesn't light up, but the little square below will be black if the switch is off. That's probably what's happened. It's got switched off by mistake. The middle one of these switches.
Okay, already you have got the information for 11. What do you think? Which one is correct?
B.
Honor of
B.
B, yeah.
You both
It will
on
be.
Wendy.
Okay, then let's go forward.
3 controls. You'll see it's slightly larger than the first one. Controls the radiators. If you feel cold while you're there and need the radiators on, this needs to be turned to maximum. The last of the 3 controls, the one on the right, is usually on about a number 4 setting, which for the water in the taps is usually quite hot enough. Below the heating controls in the middle is a small round plastic button. If there isn't enough water in the pipes, sometimes the heater goes out. If this happens, you'll need to press this button to reset the heater. Hold it in for about 5 seconds and the heater should come on again.
Okay, already we have got the information for 12. What do you think?
I think it's
C.
reset button.
C. It's C.
Yeah, Sarif, this time, Sarif, you have answered your question. Okay, Sarif. And for the first time, you are right. Okay, the correct answer is of course C. So let's go forward.
Then there's a little square indicator under the 3rd knob that's a kind of alarm light. It'll flash if you need to reset the heater.
Sounds complicated.
I'm sure you won't have any problems with it. There should be some more instructions on the side of the heater. Call me back if you can't make it work.
Okay.
Okay, already you have got the information for 13. What do you think?
C.
C, you have given answer C before.
I think it will be E.
Warning
Indicator.
Warning indicator. Yeah,
Oh, warning indicator.
yeah. It will be E. Okay, dear participant, thank you very much for your answer. And again, you can correct your answer. For 11, B will be the correct answer, and for 12, C will be the correct answer, and for 13, E will be the correct answer. Okay, would you like to go forward? Let's go.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you have some time to look at questions 14 to 20.
Go through the information as soon as possible.
Now listen and answer questions 14 to 20. While you're on the phone, we haven't managed to find a few things we need, like extra pillows for the beds and some washing powder. Is there any here?
Pillows, yes. If you look in the cupboard, the large white one upstairs, to the left of the bathroom door, there should be 4 or 5 on the top shelf. And if you want to do some washing.
Okay, already you have got the information for pillows. So why are the pillows?
Sir, E.
Sir, I think it would be in cupboard on landing.
Anyone else, please?
Sir, I think A.
Yeah, I also think A.
E. It's E.
Michelle is E.
E. E.
Maybe it is a misunderstanding because we can also get the information for
Michelle, this time you are not right.
washing powder, sir.
Right. Okay, the correct answer is B. Cupboard.
Yes, sir, it's
you have
washing,
now. Let me say, Mr. Riyad.
Oh, cupboard.
You have heard the word cupboard.
Sir, we also listen to the
is,
information
yeah,
for
it
15.
is in B. So listen to it again, please.
Cupboard, the large white one upstairs.
We haven't managed to find a few things we need, like extra pillows for the beds and some washing powder. Is there any here?
Pillows, yes. If you look in the cupboard.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Michelle, have you got the information now?
Yes.
Yes. Be attentive, please. Okay, Mr. Riyad, perhaps it's clear to you and it's also clear to other participants. Okay, let's go forward.
The large white one upstairs, to the left of the bathroom door, there should be 4 or 5 on the top shelf. And if you want to do some washing, there's some powder for that, probably by the back door. There's a kind of shelf there above the sink. In fact, I'm sure there's some there in a large blue box. You need about half.
Okay, already you have got the information for 15.
I am sure it E.
Not now it's E.
On shelf by back door.
On shelf by back door. Yeah. Yeah, this time you are okay. Okay, let's go forward.
A couple for each wash. Oh, and that reminds me. The spare key to the back door is hanging on a hook on the wall by the sitting room window. Please make sure to put it back when you've used it. The previous guest lost it in the garden and I had to get another one made. And
okay.
It will be D, next to window in the living room. A.
D.
D. Sorry, D.
It's D. D.
Yes, sir, it's sure, but sir, some of noisy sound come to us. We can't listen properly. So many noisy sounds.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. What do you think about 16?
It's a D.
It's D. D.
It's D.
Next to the window.
Yes, you are right. It's D. Thank you. Let's go forward.
if you have any trouble with the lamps, you'll find some spare bulbs in a large cardboard box. It's on top of the washing machine with all kinds of useful things in it. Oh, And another thing I forgot to mention when we last spoke.
Already you have got the information for 17. So tell me.
A.
A in box on washing machine.
Yes, it's A. Yeah, Mr. Riyad and Nabeen.
Sir,
Yeah.
for noise, I can't
Because
listen.
of
I
noise, we
don't
didn't
know.
understand.
For noise. Okay, but you should give more attention. Okay, listen to it again, please.
Cardboard box. It's on top of the washing machine with all kinds of useful things in it.
Okay, have you heard it?
Yes, now it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Let's go forward.
Oh, and another thing I forgot to mention when we last spoke. Yes. I've left you a local map, so you'll be able to find your way around easily. It shows the whole area. I put it in the top drawer of the chest under the TV in your bedroom. There's a whole file of local information in there too.
Thanks. What about visiting the town? Can you give us any advice?
Okay, well, we have got the information for.
It's a C.
It's A.
C.
It's
sir.
C in chest of drawers.
In chest of the drawers.
In chest of
Just
drawers. Yeah, that means it will be C. It will be C. Okay, then only 2 questions left for you, 19 and 20. So let's go forward. And these 2 questions is somewhat difficult. So be more attentive.
Yes, you'll need to take the car. It's too far to walk from the flat, really. You have to pay to leave your car in all the car parks now, I'm afraid. I like the one that's by the station best, and you can walk to the town centre from there in 5 minutes. That's where all the best restaurants are. But if you want a takeaway, the Italian one does really good pasta and pizzas. Call 732281 for that one, or 766119 for the Chinese. They're both good, and they'll both deliver to the flat. As for places to visit, yes, do go and see the Railway Museum. The exhibition is small, but really good. It gets very crowded on Sundays, so I suggest you visit it on a quieter day, later in the week, but not on Thursdays, which is market day. You won't find anywhere to park. And it's also the only day of the week when they're not open. Anything else?
Not for the moment. Thanks.
Okay.
That is the end of
Can you
section 2.
mention the information for 19 and 20?
For 19, I think it will be 732281.
Yes. And for 20, it's Thursday.
Yeah, you have got the point. Thank you very much.
20 can guess anyone.
Point. you will just vote them. I like them. I like her. I like her. Just mention her name and say I like her. Okay. However, you have done very well today, all of you, of course, and it's a good sign that you are improving. If I compare your condition with our previous one, because when we started our listening, you couldn't catch most of the information, but right now you can easily catch most of the information. So of course, it's a good side for you.
Yeah.
Okay, what about Michelle? Do you think you have improved yourself in listening part?
Well, actually, I think I've improved quite well because I actually downloaded some of the stuff that you're using, and I've been getting a 7.5 band 8, and my highest was 8.5, where I got 38 out of 40.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I'm improving. Compared to the first time I started doing it, I was actually getting 22s, 15s, and 25s. So yeah, I've quite improved.
Yeah. Okay, dear participants, this class has already been recorded, in my computer, and I will share it as video in our group. You can watch it, and you can also find out your own mistakes, and you can observe your improvement, your drawbacks, your advantages and disadvantages. Everything will be there. So if you have time, you can watch the video.
Yes,
Okay.
sure.
When will
Goodbye.
you?
Good night, sir.
Good night.
Sir, Assalamualaikum.